Good evening and welcome back to Golden Lap Season 2, Race 2. We are back with another episode here today, guys, and this is what the Drivers' Championship is looking like right now. The two Antonios, 4th and 5th, after an incredible first race at Potenza in Italy. What a race that was. We finished 4th and 5th. It was the best race we have ever had, and it is mostly down to the upgrades we have made on the car. It's really cool. We've actually genuinely put some money into the car for this new season, and we're going to spend this season constantly upgrading, constantly trying to get more and more positions out on the track. The reliability is a little bit low right now, so I'm definitely going to be looking at potentially upgrading the reliability over the couple of the next few races. But this next race is in Canada, Fast Car Park. And it looks like it's going to be sunny, and then a little bit wet nearer the end. Oh no, Romano. Dang it. That's why you're the number 2 driver, buddy. You've got to stop your partying and focus on getting the lap. I mean, looks like it's going to be a freaking fast lap. This is a very odd track, very sweeping track. It is going to be a fast lap. Oh my word. It's only a minute and 10 seconds or so. Okay, now it comes to the tuning. What are we going to do? We're going to go for the 6 and 18. That's a juicy one. And another one. And another one. And all we're going to focus on to start is the engine tuning for both cars, potentially. I don't know. Not quite. There we go. We're going to focus on the steering instead. Down here and get to 28. So not nearly as much as we got for Vitali. He actually got, oh, a yellow flag. I mean, I guess they can set the lap. It doesn't really do anything. But I don't know if calling them back in means that I can tune up again. So I want them to go out, do the lap, and come back anyway. All of these zeros, go away. And that was a 0 for... Oh, that's what I mean. That's rough. What is that? Not what we're after. But again, I'm going to send them out. They will get the lap time in this time. Nice. That's good. And look at that. They're all on white because their tuning isn't as good. So we did that double tune. And now we're up to 6th because of that. Genuinely a good idea from us there. We've got the golden tune already. And now we're working on the chassis. Golden tune down here on the steering as well. Okay, so this is much faster from us. We seem to be getting the golden tuning a little bit faster. But we're aiming, again, same again. I'm not getting excited from the last race. I'm not changing anything. We're going to focus on just beating the best of the rest. We're going to be the best of the rest. Because if we get ahead of ourselves and start thinking we can compete for this and that and yada, 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 there is a chance everything goes wrong. And we make bad decisions for the sake of, over competing. In the last race, there was a chance that we could have held on to 3rd, maybe 2nd, but the likelihood was, because we had gone for the longer strategy on those tires, it meant that the likelihood of that happening was less, So that's why we went with what we went with. Dang it, an overtune does not help. I wasn't looking at the numbers again. I'm rushing and I've got to slow down. Okay. Couple more laps out there. There's still quite a lot of time left. There's like 4 or 5 laps left. So I don't think I'll be punished for making that mistake with the overtune. But Romano, we're looking at 8 and 9. Last time out, I think we qualified 9 and 10. So that's fine. That's what we're going to be looking to get again. Didn't get a lot out of that one, unfortunately. I was looking at the numbers that time. Just wasn't quite able to get there. Oh, not quite again. Very close on the tuning there for Romano, okay. I do think the golden tune is still there to be had. Let's see what we can do, though. We're 8 and 9 right now. Villalba actually is above us, but Maldonado is below us. So that's where the team kind of comparisons are coming in. It's Ryan who we're actually beating right now that we need to kind of have a look at. There we go. That's rough. There we go, perfect. And now we're just focusing on the what. There we go, perfect. Woo, nicely done. There we go. That's what we were after. Now Romano's dropped to 13th, unfortunately. Vitali still doesn't have the perfect tune, the golden tune that we're after. But look at that jump up into 4th. Okay, he's dropped down to 5th, but what a jump that was. Oh, it's a perfect tune. Oh, wow, that was lucky. That was lucky. Perform 50 golden tunes. We are the expert engineer. Vitali is going to go out there and absolutely send it for a flying lap. But Romano as well. Like, I'd love it if they could both go out there and go for the flying lap. And Vitali's dropped to 9th right now, but that's 2 green sectors, and he's back up to 5th. Romano in 10th, and I don't think they might get another lap out. They might actually get another lap out. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 guys. They will. They actually will get another lap in. There we go. That's incredible. That's incredible. The time's done now. Lap times are done. Come on, look at that. We did get another lap in. Come on. Oh, 3rd and 6th. We are up here to compete. What a quali. Oh my word. I didn't think we would be able to top what we did in the last race. But we've just gotten out qualified an Ezzolini car. Do you believe it? I'm not sure I believe it. Oh my goodness. Okay, it looks like it's going to be overcast through the race. All the way through. Okay. Said overcast all the way through, unless that changes, of course. So, 63 laps, the hard tyre. I think that's not the worst idea here. I don't think it's the worst idea to send them out and go for the same strategy again. But we will have a look at... We'll have a look at whether or not dropping to the 2-stop is the right call. We'll have to have a look at that. But to start things off, we are just going to keep going with the hard tyre on and see how long they can stretch those tyres. Vitali is competing today for a podium. That's what we're after. That is what we are after. We are after a podium. And it looks like we might struggle because Levi Mack is right behind us, putting us under pressure. We're in 4th right now, but we're not going to give it up. Okay, we're going to drop to the yellows now on the driver strategy. And let's see how long LaRousse can hold Mack back. It's not going to be that long, I don't think. Of course, Mack is on the soft tire as well, so we've got to keep that in mind. The cars around us, if they're on different tire compounds, it means that they are looking at a different strategy. So you've got to keep that in mind as well. We are looking at going long on the first stint and seeing how that goes. Now, Vitali, I am going to tell to going to bounce between driving the car hard and pulling it back. But Romano is just going to keep settled on the same set of tires, basically. Just driving through as long as possible, going for the 1-stop and seeing how many points Romano can pick up. Vitali, however, is here to compete. He's going to drive the car as rough as he can, but without burning it out, basically. Okay, let's see how we're doing on fuel. We've still got loads of fuel left. That's all good. And just keep going. Just keep going for now. I'm actually going to speed it up to ×4 just for a little bit. We'll go back to ×2 when there are decisions to be made. But at the minute, there are none. Oh, no! Oh! It's Moretti. It's Moretti. I thought it was us. It's not us. Luigi Moretti has crashed. Down to 1 speed. It's a red flag. Ezzolini are struggling with Etolini are struggling with their... I don't think you could stretch that out. So we're going to go to the medium tire. Going to repair everything. And the same for you. And it's kind of ruined the plan there on the hard tire, hasn't it? Kind of has ruined the plan. Etolini are struggling with their reliability, it would seem. Okay, well, a DNF by technical failure is different to a DNF by driver error, of course. But that's 2 DNFs in 2 races for the Etolini racing team, and that's not what they're after. That's definitely not what they're after. It's going to be a restart. And away we go. Vitali and Romano to compete again. There's only one Etolini car out there now, and it's LaRousse who is separating us from Levi Mack. We did a big repair, which is nice because we take that opportunity on the red flag to do a full repair. And Romano's looking pretty good as well. Let's calm it down now. Let's also check what we're looking at for fuel. Yeah, we got loads of fuel. Okay, we're going to keep burning till lap 20 and then see where we stand. ×2 speed now for us. Look at that fastest lap from Levi Mack. He went sub a minute. That's incredible. What the heck? My goodness. Okay, now Vitali, try and take second place from LaRousse. That would be very nice if you could get that done. He is right on his gearbox. 0.48, 0.32. Where is the move going to come from? Let's zoom in. Let's have a look. He's right on his gearbox. Keep getting him. He's actually fallen away a little bit, so let's calm it down. Let's calm it down. And we'll click off of that. Okay, Levi Mack running away with it a little bit. It looks like we're going to just be on the same strategy for both cars here. When we do take another pit, we'll go onto the hard tires and just probably run to the end. In fact, no, we'll probably run to the medium tires. It depends on how much there is on the track. And look at that. Righto, sorry, I had to take a little break there. But what are we looking at? What are we looking at? So, lap 25 out of 63. We're halfway through the medium tires for both of them. Looking at 4th and 7th, which is nice, but we're actually right on the tail of Woods down there, so that's good to see as well. Okay, let's click play and get going. Okay, so yeah, sorry, I had to take a little break, but I am back. And now, okay, 1.3 left on Romano's car. Let's keep pushing that. The red flag is really what gave us a nice little repair boost. We've got a nice... Oh, not on all of them, though. Look at that. Engine is still taking a beating because of how much we're asking it to do. 2.3 laps to go. It looks like potentially again today that we won't actually finish a lap behind, which would be very nice. And we are still kind of banking on a yellow flag at some point. It would be useful. But we're going for a podium here today. We're going for a podium. Let's turn that back around. That's looking at 1.5. That's looking at... that's probably about right. 0.0. Okay, we need to just give that a little bit back for Vitali. Oh, sorry, not Vitali, for Romano. And then 0.1. Okay, that's fine. That's exactly what we're after. Okay, let's jump into the pits now. Go to the hard tire for them both. And they're going to run to the end. And then what that means is we can ask both drivers to go a little bit more aggressive, drive the car a little bit faster, a little bit harder as we fight for that podium. We are after that podium. Last time out, we could only manage 4th and 5th. Today, we're going to be going one better. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. It looks like we had a slow pit stop there, unfortunately, which isn't ideal, but we'll keep pushing on and keep going here. So, got no more fuel to kind of burn at the end of the race here. So it is just going to be yellow on the fuel burn all the way through. Vitali down in 7th here. Cars have pitted it. It must have been Vitali who had a bad pit stop. Yeah, that doesn't look great. But then again, if they've gone onto the soft tyres, they're probably going to have to pit again. Which is... Well, you know, that's interesting. We're going to go full send for a little bit on the tyres. Because we've got so much tyre kind of spare rubber on those tyres, if you know what I'm saying. And we're going to try and get that double points finish that we're after. and that we unfortunately couldn't get last time because of a DNF. But you know, that's a little bit of bad luck. Not so much something we can worry about. Okay, cool. Are the cars ahead of us pitting at any point? Doesn't look like it. And in fact, you can see that Mac is quite a way ahead now. It's actually almost lapping Vitali. So that's definitely something we do not want to be happening. But it probably will. To be fair, we can't really judge ourselves on the Ezzolini cars because they are just leaps and bounds ahead of the rest. So we try not to judge ourselves on that. But those soft tires are definitely not going to last all the way to the end. So they are going to pit. And there we go. That's a position back on Vitali, for Vitali on Ryan, which is what we're after. However, Ryan has taken it back, but we're going to have the chance to push these tires at the end here. LaRousse is going to pit, and Woods is also going to pit at some point. I think the podium may be gone. I think we had a little bit of, I don't know, a bit of bad luck with the long pit stops, just not really going the way we wanted it to go. What's the gap? It's 4.4 seconds. Oh, yellow flag. Lovely stuff. You know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to pit for a pair of softs. It's another pit stop, but I'm going for it. And it looks like some cars around us are also going for it. We'll get out ahead. And look at that. You look at that. Vitali didn't actually lose any time for that pit stop. And Romano, that's pretty dang good. We are actually going to be able to give it a full send at the end of the race here. Try and get positions back. And it's probably worth it. In fact, it's probably worth it to try and give it a bit of the full send and see if Vitali can cut that gap to Ryan and get positions. Let's go. Let's send it. Let's go. Okay, we're looking at the gap. It is currently 11.0 and it's already going to come down below 10 seconds real soon. 10.2. Don't want to. Oh. You know what? I'm just going to leave them on full send. If they do crash, I'll take the blame. But we're going to try and get positions here. And as well, Romano is just behind Lupe as well. So there is definitely positions to be had. 9th place. Let's watch Romano's battle with Lupe. Slow it down just a tad. No, actually, we don't need to. We can follow that. It's not that bad. What's the gap looking like? It's at 0.8 right now. 0.96. Vitali's got that gap down to 8 seconds as well. 7 seconds now for Vitali. We try and watch them both. It's going to be really difficult. I don't think it's going to happen, but Ryan is not that far ahead. 5 seconds in one lap would be a little bit too much to ask. There is Ryan, though, however, we can see him. But that is going to be that. And Romano can't get the move done. Unfortunately, couldn't get the move done on Lupe. So that's another... Oh, okay. Ezzolini's got, from the crash, got a 1-game recovery time. Vitali in 5th again. Look at that. 3 different teams. LaRousse getting 2nd place for Chapman. That's awesome for them. Does that mean they are going to jump us in the standings? Maybe. I'm not sure. Ezzolini at the top. Luigi Moretti still on 0. That's 2 DNFs in a row for Moretti. Which means Ezzolini are in 2nd place and we are still in 3rd place. Would you look at that? What a race that was. Chris Hamilton has been drafted in for Ezzolini. He'll race in the next one. And we go to the garage and see what kind of upgrades we can do. So the lowest percentages, 44, 49, and 54. Okay. And that's all of our money gone again. We might build more parts as we go along, but at the minute, we're okay. We're okay, just kind of making general kind of progress. It's a little bit slow progress in a way, but I mean, on the track, the results kind of speak for themselves. Like, we're sitting in 3rd place and we were nowhere near 3rd place after 10 races last year. Like, I mean, we are getting points at a rate that it was nothing like that last year. I mean, I don't actually know if there's a chance for us to look at, like, if we get a review of the seasons gone by or something like that, but maybe that'll come another point. But like, we did not ever get near 4th or 5th in a race. Like, not really. I think the best we got last year was a 7th or an 8th place finish. So the fact that we are already competing at just that next level, looking at being, even at the moment, better than the best of the rest, which is what I was aiming for. I was aiming for that 5th place above Hemlock in 6th. But that's not the situation right now. Hemlock are not getting the points that I was thinking they would. There's been a little bit of a swap around. Ed Salini's got reliability problems, which means LeBron are winning on the constructors, but are not currently able to win it in terms of the, when it comes to the actual individual races, you know. So like it's a really odd one. It's a really odd one. I wish I could see like the specific individual race results. I don't think I can. No, there's no individual kind of look on that, but you get how many points for a win? You get 25 for a win and then 1 for a fastest lap. So that must have meant that in one of those races, Levi Mack didn't get the fastest lap. Someone else took the fastest lap. So that's why 51 rather than 52 or whatever. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. Well, we're on a different level. We're doing well. We're doing really, really well. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.